Hello everybody and welcome to today's Destiny video. So, the Taken King is finally upon us, and this video isn't actually going to be to do with the Taken King, unfortunately. Well, it kind of is. It's to do with the actual raid. Now, I'm actually recording this before the Taken King comes out, so I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. I'm sure I probably am in the future, but I'm actually recording this the day before, purely because I want to play the Taken King without thinking about this at all. So I actually want to get this out of the way, mainly because this is actually quite an important video. Now, me and my friends, the Turtle team, as you all probably know from Rumble Jumble, that's me, Finn and Nathan, that's Crocozoo and Rapid Razor. We actually don't have a full raid group for Friday, and we want to go in completely blind. We want to go in with no prior knowledge. We don't want to be looking up anything while we're doing it. In other words, you can kind of imagine it as just going in blind, trying to get world first, although we're not expecting to get world first. We're not actually trying to get world first. We just want to play it blind. We want that experience. We want that accomplishment of finally finishing a raid blind, because I have actually never finished a raid blind. I did Vault of Glass late. I did Crota a little bit late as well, so we already knew all the strategies for when we actually did those raids. So we want this to be the first one where we go in blind, we work out our own strategies and all that. So this is a video telling you, do you want to join us? Now, obviously there's going to be a bit of a criteria here, as not everybody has the time. So one of the main bits of criteria is you've got to have the patience, and you've got to have quite a few hours to play with us. Now, the actual raid launches at 6 PM British time. Now, you can work that out wherever you are, if that means you're free or not. However, you have to be free. If you want to be part of this, you have to be free on the release of the raid. In other words, you have to be free about 10 minutes before, so we can party up, get to know each other a little bit, and then jump into the raid. Now, if you're already on my friends list, you can still enter this. This is all going to be explained at the end now, how to enter. So let's just go through the criteria list. Let's take a seat in the tower here. Let's have a seat right here. Look, here we go. Here we go. Let's sit down, Hunter. There we go. Let's do this. So, first of all, you have to be level 40 and have all pretty good gear for level 40. So have a decent light level. Obviously, when the raid releases, you're going to have to be a certain light level to even enter the raid. So make sure you actually are good. Make sure that you have good gear. Make sure you have good weapons. Also, you've got to be experienced. Now, this means you've got to have a good amount of raid completions under your belt. So if you've completed Crota a lot, you've completed Vault of Glass a lot, you completed even House of Wolves a lot, even though I haven't, but you know what I mean. Be experienced, be pretty confident in your ability to complete a raid. This next step is a little bit controversial. Don't be a squeaker. Now, I really don't mind playing with the younger audience. I don't mind playing with younger people, pre-pubescent. I really don't care. But all of the voice chat is going to be recorded for a video, so it's pretty important that I have people who I can understand, people who my audience can understand. It's really harsh, I know this is really harsh and alienating, but don't think it's anything personal. I play with people who have slightly high-pitched voices all the time, and it really doesn't bother me. It's just the people who the people who are going to watch the video, I don't want it to bother them. So I'm so sorry if this includes you, but it's just what has to be done. Now, the next step is quite a self-judging one. You've got to be friendly and chatty. So you've got to be friendly and chatty, which means you've got to be supportive. If there's anybody who is a lesser skill than you, even if you're better than me and I'm doing shit and holding the raid back, be friendly. Try and help out with some advice. Don't just shit on them. Just try and help out a little bit, yeah? Also, you've got to be willing to play for many hours. I've already said this. This means literally from about 4 hours to 6 hours. It depends. Basically, make space for this to happen with no interruptions. No interruptions, okay? We don't want anything happening. We don't want you to be like, my mum's asking me to go for dinner. No. That cannot happen. Have a microwave meal ready. If you've gone for 10 minutes, that's fine. Obviously, you can just go to the toilet and stuff. We're not like Nazi Germany. Oh, he just turned on the music. I got really confused then. Anyway, yeah, so you got to have patience. You're not allowed to look up anything. If I learn that you've looked up anything while we're raiding, you're getting an instant kick, and the next person on the list is getting invited. That also brings me to my next point. If somebody gets kicked from my team, if you don't get invited, should I say, don't be discouraged. If somebody gets kicked from my team, chances are you'll be invited next. So just keep online, okay? And I should invite you, but I will be sending a message to every single person who fits the criteria, and I'll let you know if you are going to be in the team or not. Try not to be too bossy is another good point. Now, being bossy is also one of those things where it's kind of, you don't know if you're being bossy. But if somebody is doing badly, don't go bossing them around. We don't want this. We're all equal. We don't want a leader figure. Obviously, by nature, I will probably be taking control because I know everybody there. You guys won't know my friends. I know my friends. I will probably naturally be taking the lead. However, that doesn't mean I'm the leader. It just means that I'm going to be orchestrating it. I'm just as good as you lot. If not, you guys may be better than me. I'm just naturally good at bringing people together, calming people down when they're angry, stuff like that. That brings me on to my next point. When we wipe, don't pass the blame on. If it's your fault, call it out. Just say, my bad guys, that was my fault. I fell off the edge, I did this, I killed myself by accident. Doesn't matter. Remember the other rule, don't get angry. So if anybody's angry, it's their fault. Just don't get angry and don't pass the blame on. If it's someone's fault and they didn't speak up, ignore it. Just ignore it. It's their bad. We know whose fault it is. You don't have to say it out loud, okay? If someone's got 50 deaths and everyone's on 10 deaths, someone's obviously worse than everybody else, don't be let's kick this shit face. No, we carry him along. He's got to experience it just like you. Just chill, yeah? So that is the criteria. Now, if you want to do this, you've got to be on Xbox Live, I'm afraid. Only Xbox One, sorry. Not Xbox 360, not PlayStation 3, not PlayStation 4. And that's 6 PM UK time on the 18th of September. Be there or be square. Well, if you get accepted. Now, put your gamer tag in the comments below, or if you don't want to be sharing your gamer tag online, just send me a private message on my actual Xbox account. My Xbox account is the same as my username on here, Trivial Turtle. So if you are interested, just send me a message and I will tell you if you are going to be invited. Now, I will not be telling anybody if they're invited until later on in the week, because plans can change. Even I could find somebody else, and you probably might not be needed anymore, but there'll always be somebody who in these comments who will be invited. This is my thank you to you guys for subscribing to me. I'm even asking you guys first before my friends list. Obviously I've invited Turtle Team, but they're the only people I've actually invited. I haven't even gone out my way to find people on my friends list, because most of my friends list are actually subscribers, so you should all be seeing this. Okay, this video's gone on way too long. Obviously, I've already said everything. If you fit any of these categories, you will probably be invited, so do not be afraid to enter. So that is it for this video, as I have droned on for about half an hour, well, more like 10 minutes. So if you did like the video, please do like it, subscribe, all that jazz, and let me know in the comments if you want to be involved. And I will personally go out of my way once you've put your gamer tag there to search your experience and stuff, so don't lie. Don't lie about how much experience you have, because I will be checking out every single entry. Okay? So yeah. If you like this video, again, please like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye, Guardians.